Okay, so we came around the corner. The tramway bed keeps coming back this way. And this is an upper tramway bed here. And Mr. Box is checking out one of the drift mines. And you can always tell you're near a coal mine when you start seeing luscious ferns. They just seem to thrive near coal mines. So he's checking that out right there. But this is another mine dating back to the mid 1880s right here. So we've got a couple more to check out. One of them is even up higher on a different coal seam. So we're working two different coal seams. So hey, let's see what he's found. Okay, this is the upper tramway bed. Mine we were looking at is way down there on the lower tramway bed. Mr. Box has proceeded on down to look at another mine. So I came up, climbed up here to the upper tramway bed and save us a little time. And you got a deer path. Haven't seen any deer. Usually the best time to see them is in the morning, of course, early. So, but I'll just follow the deer path on the tramway bed to the next drift mine, which should be on the left, of course. Okay, so these are the two drift mine openings right here. That one's for sure. Not sure if that's open. It's probably closed. But that right there is the haulage way. I can see some critters have been using that opening, made themselves a home in that drift mine. So, but you can see a little trail right there, splits two different ways. But it's amazing how these geologists and engineers, surveyors, found these coal seams. I mean, we're in the wilderness right now, but back 140 something years ago, I mean, the only way you could get out here is a horse, and you can even bring a horse down here. So just incredible what these people achieved back then. All right, said to be a little careful looking in here with the light. But, you actually see the coal seam where the light is. I'm not sure how doesn't look like there's a lot of headroom, but anyway, it looks like he goes, but we'll come back and check that. Well, I'm going to go down and check on Mr. Box, but this is a good possibility of getting into this one. It's got to be careful when you see these pathways going in there. You know, you don't want a rabid raccoon or something coming to get you. So anyway, we'll head on back down and rejoin Mr. Box in the lower tramway bed. Okay, so I came on down here to the lower tramway bed, which is right there. And this is the last mine we're going to check out. Mr. Box, he went on ahead of me, located it. You can see the water coming out of the mine. And this is where the opening was, right here. So it was a big one. So we did check a couple other smaller mines out. Didn't film it or anything, but documented them. But anyway, this was the last one we're going to check out. And like I said, these mines right here go back to the late 1880s or mid to late 1880s. So, and Mr. Box, he's gone back up where I was just originally. He wants to give it a shot going in that small mine opening. So I'll get up there and rejoin him. All right, Mr. Box is going to do a little. He's going to head on in there.
There's my flashlight. Maybe.
You gonna go in feet first? Yeah, best way.
See, my feet are touching the top, so not much room. I have broad shoulders. We'll see how this works.
He got it.
Maybe.
All right, well, he's in.
All right, let me see that that GoPro if you don't mind.
All right. Okay, this is one I checked out earlier. He just went in. Not sure if it goes back. I mean, it kind of looked like it went back. You could see the coal seam, which should be about 2.5 feet thick. They're working thin coal seams here. So it looks dry in there. So he's going to check it out. Okay, so I'm just topside here waiting on Mr. Box. He is gone into this old drift mine here, and the only reason why this mine even is open because of water channeling down from the top of the plateau, coming down in here, creating these washes. And the water just has come down here over probably many decades and created this opening. So he's been gone for about a good 10 minutes, so it keeps going. So these are very historic mines. So all right, so just wait for him to come back out and give a report on how far it goes and what it looks like. All right, well, he's making his way back out. I can see his light. So there he is, coming back out. Okay, so he says it goes about 150 feet. So it's got numerous adits on it. So he said it was worthwhile to go in. So, all right. Oh, that's a small hole, man.
Yeah, use the flashlight for reference.
Gotcha. All right, he can get out of anything. All right.
So this flashlight right here is about the size of my hand. Well, my hand's actually bigger than it.
Oh, yeah.
So the side, my feet right there touching the top.
Yeah.
That'll give you a size reference.
I'd probably have a little trouble getting out of that one. Okay, so we're going to leave this last mine. Mr. Box said it was pretty neat to see. And we're going to be getting on up out of here, making our way back the route we came in to this ravine from the top of the plateau, paralleling the creek, and go ahead and end this field trip to this old mine site. But very interesting to see. Was surprised to see the remains of that bathhouse. So they had just numerous little coal companies, 30s and 40s and 50s, that just operated all these little rehabilitated coal mines from years before, and just started using them as truck mines. So, all right, and we'll go ahead and end it and get on up out of here. So we're making a way out. That drift by Mr. Box went in is way up near the top of the plateau, and these are tailings piles around here. So we decided on our way back out this way, we would just do a cursory check on the other side, and lo and behold, there's a mine right there. Okay, so it's bricked up. So, all right, we'll look around here a little bit more. If we don't find any, if we find something else, we'll video, but otherwise, we'll start making our way back on out. So, good field trip down here.